Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody is safe and enjoying their time with their families during this time of quarantine. Of course, ano pa nga extended quarantine pa yata tayo hanggang May 15. And of course, being home is not an excuse for us not to make use of our time wisely and not to be happy. I mean, hindi porket nakakulong tayo sa bahay, wala na tayong pwedeng gawin para maging masaya sa bahay and to enjoy our time. Of course, our Bakersfield Philippines came up with this project na magde-demo kami mga chefs nila para maturuan kayo ng new recipes ngayong time na naka-quarantine nga tayo. And this recipe that I'm going to share with you is one of my favorite recipes. I love doing this with miel because it's simple. And of course, sino ba naman may ayaw ng chocolate? I'm sure once in a while, kami nga twice a week siguro, we crave for something with chocolate. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. And of course, you're free to ask questions later on and I will answer your questions through the comment box after this video. This afternoon, we're going to make a flourless chocolate fudge cake. Of course, making use of the following Bakersfield products. Here. Yeah. Okay, we're going to use the Fudge-It chocolate topping, filling, and coating. Here. We're going to use the Bakersfield Fudge-It caramel flavor. We're going to use our Flavorade na vanilla and French vanilla. Tama ba? Yeah, French vanilla. And then, of course, my favorite among all products is the Bakersfield Premium Cocoa Powder. Ayan, that's what we're going to use this afternoon. Okay, so our ingredients this afternoon are the following. Sorry, may kodigo ako. Okay, 2 cups Fudge-It chocolate flavor, 1/2 cup Fudge-It caramel or Yema if you have Yema, 2 whole eggs here, and then we have 4 egg yolks, 4 egg whites, 1 tablespoon of Flavorade vanilla, French vanilla flavor, 1/4 cup of Bakersfield Premium Cocoa Powder, and 3/4 teaspoon or less of sea salt. Sea salt po, don't use rock salt. Sea salt or fleur de sel, something that's not too strong. And of course, we have 1 cup of sugar, pero we divided it into 2 portions kasi may 2 stages na lalagyan ng sugar sa recipe nito. So, we divided it into 2 1/2 cup portions. Okay, so let's begin. Okay. So, first of all, before you start any recipe, of course, you have to preheat your oven. Init, sorry Talagang bablushing na ako. Anyway, okay, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Especially for this recipe kasi once na-mix nyo lahat ng ingredients, kailangan nyo siya i-bake agad. Okay? So, we'll start na. Ito pala. We have to prepare our pan. After you preheat your oven, you prepare your pan. So this is the pan that we're going to use. Ang ideal gamitan is a springform pan. Springform pan is yung natatanggal yung gilid tsaka yung ilalim. But me kasi I like using this. I just bought this, I think, in Quiapo. It's natatanggal yung under kasi pwede na rin siya. See? So like yan, see? Natatanggal yung ilalim ng pan. So what we do is we line it with parchment paper, exact size. Then we spray it with a non-stick. Of course, it's parchment, I know, but for easier taking out of the product, we're going to put pa, nanigurado lang ako na matanggal. I'm going to put pa rin the non-stick spray. If you don't have this, you can just brush lightly with butter or shortening. Yan. And then, since later on, we're going to bake this in a water bath, it's also my pagka-OC, tsaka naninigurado. I always line my, even if you're using springform, always line your pans with foil, kasi para sigurado hindi pumasok yung water sa loob while you're baking it. Okay? So, we're going to set this aside. So, we're going to start na. We're going to get a bowl, like this, large bowl. And then you just mix everything together, basically. So we mix together your egg yolks here. Okay. Egg yolks. simot-simot, sayang. Kasama yan sa bilang. Tsaka nakaka-add rin ng volume yan. Wala kayo papakainin sa bahay. Yan, okay? Then, your whole eggs. Make sure na walang eggshells. Yan. Okay? And then, we have our 1/2 cup of sugar, the first portion. Ayan. Okay, sugar. 1/2 cup sugar. So, mix-mix lang tayo. Then, we add in our vanilla. Here. See, it's also nice if you pre-measured everything para mabilis. Kaysa yung dun pala kayo magme-measure. And of course, we clean as we go. Oops. Clean as we go. So, we take this out muna. Naguguluhan na ako. Okay. There. Okay. Then, after the vanilla, we add in our cocoa powder. Ayan. Bango. This nga, this mismo, it's already quality ingredient. Kasi, there are some cocoa powder brands that's either too dark or too light. Or masyadong matamis. Ito, for me, it's just right. So, it's not too sweet. May lasa pa siyang chocolate. The bitter taste of chocolate. And then, the color is perfect. Yung talagang, when you see it, parang meron siyang glow. Meron siyang, parang it's brown, but it's parang medyo glowing brown. It's not too dark. Kasi pag too dark, feeling mo pait-pait, diba? Yeah. And the taste, of course, is very good. Excellent. World-class nuts. Okay. Then, what else do we add here? We add our salt, of course. Yan, remember, walang rock salt. Hindi po ulam ang ginagawa natin, cake. So, kung wala kayong sea salt or fleur de sel or any kind of light, yung hindi masyadong maalat na salt, just use a little bit, a pinch na lang of iodized kaysa rock salt. Okay? So, yun yung salt natin. Put the salt in. The reason why we put salt, kasi na-enhance niya yung flavor ng cocoa powder. May konting, you know naman na uso now, you want something a bit bitter, something salty, something sweet all together. Ayan. Okay? So, we'll set this aside. Okay. Set aside muna. Diyan. Then, we combine now the two fudge-its. Okay. Okay, so we get another bowl like this. Kasi now's the time to combine our two fudge-its. So, we have the chocolate. So, para nakita nila yung kung saan papunta yung flavor nito, diba? It's like a sea salt caramel chocolate flourless fudge cake. My God, na-imagine ko na to. Parang sarap siguro with vanilla ice cream. Diba? No? Yummy, yummy. Lalo na ngayon, it's so hot already. Para na-delay yung summer. So, this is perfect. Yan. See how nice the fudge-it, no? You know, sometimes I just eat this alone, kadire, no? I just lick it off the bowl. Para it's good as is. Or if you have ice cream, just the topping, tatop nyo lang siya, sarap na. Okay. Sorry, I'm really like this. I really make it simot. As in, para siyang hinugasan na sa linis. Okay? Then, we put the caramel in. See, it's so simple. Your kids can really do this with you. Except for the next step, which kailangan natin ng mixer. Baka rin ito eh. Okay. Okay, so mix it. Ooh. So sticky and gooey. Look at it. Whoops! Look how gooey. Grabe. Whoa! Ayan. Grabe. I know this is not acceptable because it's not. When I used to teach in the culinary school, pag may nakita akong gumagawa ito, pinapalo ko yung kamay. But, sarap. Okay. So that's done. Then we put it in the egg. Yung egg kanina na beneath natin. I-add in natin siya. Ifo-fold in natin siya dun sa egg mixture kanina. Miel, maybe you can assist me. Okay lang to. Come on. Say hi to Miel, everybody! Come on. Ayan. Okay. Hands. There. Whoops. You show the camera. Baliktad. Okay. There, this way. Yeah, so they can see.
I can mix it. It's hard.
Okay. No, I can mix it and then you want me to pour it?
Yeah.
Okay, ikaw na mag-mix. It's hard. Okay. So she's gonna mix. Okay. Slow lang, Mac. Slowly stir. In fact, dapat na to fold. But so we're making like the base. Parang, if you bake this in small ramekin, siguro papasa siyang maliliit na souffle. But of course, it's not the traditional souffle. It's like an easy to do chocolate souffle or so you don't really have to put it. That's an option, no? You don't have to put it in a spring form pan. You can also bake them in small ramekins. Ramekins are these small white ceramic bowls that they usually use for creme brulee and for souffle. Yun, you can bake those in you can bake this in small like that. Okay, yeah. Next, me. Okay, clean tayo, clean. And I need the towel to my hands because they're dirty now. We have paper towel. Paper towel. Oh, it's so far. Miel, sige na get it na. Okay. There you go. So we will fold this in. Okay. Para sarap na, no? Siguro yung mga kids yung pag ginawa nyo to with them, ito pa lang, they'll start getting takam. Okay. So there. We have to always clean our hands. Okay. Wipe. Okay. There. Okay, so we now fold. See how nice, no? Pero yung texture niya dapat ganyan, medyo thick. Yung hindi siya malabnaw masyadong, may body pa yung... Tapos you can hear that slapping sound when you fold it. So, alam niyo may body. Kasi kung malabnaw, parang swish-swish, di ba? Ito parang may konting air. Okay, so, first step done. Check. Okay. The next step is our egg whites. Ito na. Ito medyo tricky. Okay? The egg whites, you put them in a mixer bowl like this. Yeah. And then, this is egg whites. 4 egg whites. Now, if you don't have this, pwede naman siguro yung parang hand mixer. It doesn't have to be like a stand mixer like this. Okay, so turn this on. Speed number, medyo medium-high speed. Kasi you want the bubbles in there. Okay. Then we add in our remaining half cup of sugar. Di ba kanina meron tayo yung 1/2 na ginamit from the 1 cup? This is the remaining half. So when it's bubbly na like this, we add in our sugar. Okay. Then we beat it until stiff peak. I'll show you later what stiff peak is. So let's wait for this to get stiff. Okay, so after a few minutes, we'll check the mixer now, the egg whites. So turn this off to see if it's stiff peak. How do you know kung stiff peak? Diba when, yan, parang yung whisk niya, pag in-invert, well, it's not stiff yet kasi it's supposed to face upward. So maybe a few more minutes. This is soft peak pa kasi it's still leaning towards a direction. So maybe 2 more minutes in high speed and then we're done na. Okay, so 2 more minutes. Oops. Okay, 2 minutes pa. So in the meantime, we will put this now on center stage. Our mixture kanina. This is a mixture of all the eggs together except for the egg whites. All the egg yolks and the whole eggs with sugar. And then we put in salt, the cocoa powder, and then we combine the 2 fudge-it flavors and then we folded it in here. So ito na yung bowl na to. Okay, I think this is done na. Let's check again. Check again! Ayan. Mas okay na siya. Ayan, see? It's facing up na. Can you see? Ayan. Click, click. Ayan. Ayan. It's facing up. Okay, so this is done. This is stiff peak. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold in the egg white. This is called the meringue into our chocolate mixture. This is the one that's going to make it fluff up a bit para hindi na masyadong flat yung ating cake. Ayan. So no baking powder, no chemical leaveners, nothing, walang pang balsa. So the secret to a successful flourless fudge cake is the egg whites. Na dapat talaga stiff peak siya because this is what's going to give it softness and body. Okay? So we'll fold this in. Ayan. Mukhang masarap na, no? Nakikita niyo na yung result medyo. Let's switch to a bigger spatula. Ito yung mga kikay. Sorry! Kikay kami dito sa kitchen. Everything is kind of pastel color. If not, it's red. Okay. There. Don't forget to mix simot again. And is there a word for simot? Parang wala yata. How do you, parang scrape the bowl clean? Parang haba, no? Just, habang sa Tagalog, simot. Tapos na. Okay, now we fold it in. Okay, the egg whites we fold in. Make sure the fold that. Don't swirl it like this because you're going to lose the air. Remember, we have to preserve as much air in the meringue as possible. Yan. Now, you know na why. Kasi if, for example, ngayon pa lang kayo mag-turn on ng oven, by the time mag-preheat yung oven niya, nag-deflate na lahat ng air. So, may buo pa tayong egg white. So, take them out. Sarap. May dessert na kami. Goldie, okay ka lang dyan? You should see, the one taking the film, talagang naglalaway. Parang kulang ng yung kanyang hand. Yeah, really, really good. Bango. Bango, Goldie, super. But you have to wait. Okay. Okay, so now we put this in here. But I think, this will make 2 yata because my spring form is so low. Mel, I think I need help. Ayan. Wow, look at that. Ayan, parang ribbon. Or kasha ba? Baka kasha naman. At madumi na ako. Always. This one, it's okay to fill it up until the lid. Kasi hindi na naman siya mag-rise as much. Because wala naman siyang chemical leavener. No, pag ramekin, you don't have to, you don't have to spray anymore because you're going to eat it straight from there. You don't have to unmold. So, yung excess, I will just put in a ramekin. So you can see later on, you can envision. Yan. Pag ramekin, remember, you don't have to, you don't have to grease it anymore. Because, oops. Yeah, I can have a spoon. This is kind of messy. Ano ba yan? Ito rin yun eh. Okay. Okay, maybe we can make 2 ramekins pa ata. Yan, sabay na natin i-bake. So this one is for Miel. The other one is for Goldie, our cameraman. Okay. Makakatatlo pa yata tayo, Miel. So, more for you. 1 for me. Siyempre ako may isa. There. Okay. Dami pa eh, oh. Okay. We're going to bake this in a water bath. Water bath, ibig sabihin, we have to bake it with parang immersed in water. The pan is immersed in water. Let me remind you, always put foil ha, sa base nung, outside the pan to make sure that the water doesn't, the water won't come in sa spring form nyo. Kasi sometimes, there are still edges that are open. So, we don't want water coming in. Okay, we're done. Okay, so, water bath means, so now we're going to go to the oven and then we're going to put water around before you put it in. Okay? Follow me to the oven. Follow me. To 35 minutes. Okay. Okay, so now we're here. Ito na. Out from the oven and out na. Tanggal na doon sa water bath. Bango, super. Yan. We have to cool this to room temperature para mag-set before we unmold it. Kanina, yan, tinanggal na natin sa mga ramekins din. Take it out. Yan, super init. So that's normal Normal yan. Pag kunyari yung medyo lumalamig, nagkakaroon talaga ng sa gitna. Parang it sinks. So, don't worry if it does. That's normal for flourless chocolate cake. So, have to loosen a bit. Kailangan natin siya i-cool kasi ng fully para set na before we take it out. Okay, so we're just loosening it para pag tinanggal natin sa pan, it's going to detach itself easily. Okay, so we're just doing that. Pero ang sarap. Kung hindi kayo maarte sa bahay, you can eat na straight from the pan. Kung talagang gusto niya parang gung-ho lang, yung walang arte. You can just put ice cream directly and then put cocoa powder and powdered sugar. Yun na, pwede nang attack na yung mga bata. So we are loosening. Takot pa ako eh. Mainit pa siya. Pero although medyo set na. But I want it pa to cool. Set na siya eh. I want it to cool some more. Para by the time we take it out, talagang hindi na siya... It's going to keep its shape. Okay. Ngayon time, may habang inaantay natin yan, we can taste this na. So, what we're going to do, here, lagyan natin ng konting cream, cheese, cream, yan, shucks, ganyan. Okay, and then, lagyan natin ng konting, oops, aircon. Ayan, yan. Ating powdered sugar and cocoa powder. Then we can eat na. Ayan. See the inside. Ayan o. So it's like a molten brownie rin, in a way. But, better. Warm. You have to serve this a bit warm. Well, there. Cooled na nga yan eh. So, there. So, stay safe, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our video today and our recipe. If you have questions, don't forget to comment below. And we will try our best to answer your questions. Stay safe. Bye!